peace and love.
Let's get into it.
NC says, you aren't ready for this one. I never am with Maphra, though. Every time we've put her on, I've always kind of thought, yeah, I've heard her voice, and I love it. I know what she can do, and every time I hear it, it's always kind of new to me. It always blows me away. So I'm just gonna jump in and see what happens. This is The Plot in You, Silence, Maphra vocal cover. Let's get into it. Let's turn it up. Turn it up in the monitors.
I don't feel youthful. I don't feel sad. I don't fuck with these pills anymore. These days move so fast, and I'm starting to notice the ones I held closest take more than what they give back. Yeah, I used to seek violence, now I use silence as my proper means for attack. Took a lot of time, but I'm not complaining. Took a lot of paranoia moving through the stages. Every single time I get the feeling that I'm breaking. Think about another time when I was fucking nameless. Mark my words, this ceiling comes with separation. When you get this tape, the feeling comes with desperation. Beat me down, rip my heart in two. There's nothing that you can take. I know it's true. So let me be when the skies tread this road till I've gone too far. Left in peace, kept in bites. Burn this life for the next to start. So let me be. Let me be. Let me be. 'Cause I'm dying to live. I'm sick from the noise. I'll make my way through all that I have to. 'Cause I'm dying to live. And I've been through the void. And I'll celebrate the fact that I have proof. A state of mind I never tried. I know that it's all my fault to justify the darkest times. Means you never had control. Means you never had control. I don't feel youthful. I don't feel sad. I don't fuck with these pills anymore. These days move so fast, and I'm starting to notice the ones I held closest take more than what they give back. Yeah, I used to seek violence, now I use silence.
I wasn't expecting any of that. I'm just going to throw that out there straight away. Like at the beginning of this, I was like, oh, I don't know what to expect. But I really, 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 really didn't. And I kind of, there were times I wanted to pause, but I was like, I just can't stop this because it's escalating, and it would sort of, sometimes even when an artist is doing that with the arrangement and it's kind of, it's doing a consistent crescendo, sometimes you can still pause and like pick up the energy, but I felt with this one, it just didn't feel right to pause it because I just wanted to feel the whole process all the way through. And where it started out is what caught me off guard straight away, because she's coming in with this kind of Billie Eilish style of singing, very low, like on the cracking voice there, that slight kind of jazziness, but also a little of that kind of apathy feeling. But the way it jumped from that jazzy lethargy into extreme passion was like a kind of a, I don't know, man, like a mental health experience I just had there, where it just felt like snapping in some way. And I'm trying to kind of gather myself and get the words together and articulate myself in the way I want to, but I just want to hear a little bit more.
I used to seek violence, now I use silence. It's my problem.
Really love the production on it as well. I don't know the original. I don't know what the story is kind of behind this, who originally did it.
Hey, very quick pause. If you want me to react to your favourite track, you can request it over my Buy Me a Coffee. You can catch me on Twitch at least 3 times a week. For exclusive live full album deep dives and stream replays, you can join my Patreon starting from £1 a month. And don't forget to subscribe here for new videos every single day. Let's get back to it.
But I love the high EQ is totally rolled off on the guitar. It gives it in that kind of that slightly lo-fi sound. Yeah, it's the first time I've looked at the chat actually the whole time I've been doing this. NC says 100% almost all reactors reference Billie on the start. You've got to. It's so Billie Eilish. First listen on a live last night became my favourite cover she has done. Yeah. Damn.
For attack.
Okay, God. Okay, so with vocal techniques here, we're in head voice, and she goes a little higher than what you expect her range to be. It feels surprising when she goes there. With total control. She goes from head voice to about here and then into a scream. So the projection is so controlled because it's up here and then coming out and push. I'm pushing the mic over. Push out like powerfully there. Parola says a bit like Colm. That's Colm R. McGuinness, the range from angel to demon. Yes. Yeah, actually, a really, really nice parallel there between vocal styles. Colm, always surprising, goes from that angelic style of singing and then into screaming. Just such control. There's a definite correlation there between Colm and Maphra. Yeah.
lot of time, but I'm not complaining. Took a lot of paranoia moving through the stages. Every single time I get the feeling that I'm breaking. Think about another time when I was fucking nameless. Mark my words, this ceiling comes with separation. When you get this tape, the feeling comes with desperation. Beat me down, rip my heart in two. There's nothing that you can take. I know it's true. So let me be when the skies tread this road till I've gone too far. Left in peace, kept in bites. Burn this life for the next to start. So let me be, let me be, let me be.
The lungs there. Just, it's the passion, isn't it? It's that right there. That's the spark. That's the magic of Maphra. Is the emotion that she throws into this. Because you can have all the technique in the world, but what she's doing here is that's the magic. Is the feeling the words, and her style of screaming. It's not demonic. It's incredibly human, and that's what makes it so kind of emotive. You know, it makes you feel, doesn't it? Even though a lot of like what I've heard from Maphra, her vocal performances are quite aggressive. It's not something that emotionally I would go to kind of like tearing up with. But every time I hear Maphra, I feel a little choked up in a way, as if she's singing like this sad song, being vulnerable. It's her kind of strength that gets me choked up. I don't know. There's just something really, really, really powerful in that. Hello, Degroth. Welcome to the chat. Hello. Degroth says, every time I hear her sing, I feel like someone just opened up the Ark of the Covenant. My face melts. Yes, Indiana Jones. Exactly that. Exactly what's happening there. Parola says, voice power and emotional power. When those two things meet. So I'm going to let it run to the end.
Cause I'm dying to live, not sick from the noise. I'll make my way through all that I have to. Cause I'm dying to live, not been through the void. And I'll celebrate the fact that I have proof. A state of mind I never tried. I know that it's all my fault to justify the darkest times. Means you never had control. Means you never had control.
And that really caught me as well, because at this point of the song you've heard everything, right? You've experienced the full spectrum of emotion, of vocal techniques, and then she drops into that low register, which again, like I was saying, when she went into the sort of falsetto, when she went into the head voice, you had the same feeling when she goes that low. Again, it's like, didn't know she had that range there, didn't know she could go there. And done just for one line. Just as it's like one last surprise.
Never had control.
That's a different voice. That's a different voice there.
Never had control. Means you never had control.
Oh, the control line. That note she hits there. Mate, Burden's Gaming says, heartbreakingly beautiful. damn. That's the first time, I think, I've ever done a reaction and just played it twice. I didn't even kind of realise I did that there. I had to hear it again because I kind of couldn't. So much happened in the first listen. I was like, okay, little post-it notes happening in my head of like, what happened there, what happened there, but I also couldn't pause. So I just had to go through that one twice. She has all of us doing stuff we wouldn't normally, right? Yeah. Feel that. That's... I'm very excited to see her journey when it comes to collaboration as well. Like, she's doing here so solo, you know, and what she's achieving within that. I'm very excited to see how she progresses, like, and takes what she's doing now into a sort of band kind of forum and live performances and stuff. Yeah. I think we're at the beginning of something here, and it's a big bang. That was The Plot in You, Silence, Maphra vocal cover. Well,